This is KOAM News at 6. KOAM's Bronte Sorotsky today spoke with Pittsburgh's fire chief. She has his story from the time he spent assisting recovery efforts at Ground Zero.
20 years ago, most Americans remember exactly where they were and what they were doing the moment they heard the World Trade Center collapsed. For Pittsburgh Fire Chief Dennis Riley, although it's been 20 years, he feels like it happened only 10 minutes ago. Riley was a battalion chief in New Jersey, as well as a member of the State Urban Search and Rescue Task Force.
That morning we got alerted and actually deployed to New York City, and we operated at Ground Zero for either 10 or 12 days, I forget. So I spent a lot of time at Ground Zero.
Even 20 years later, the importance of remembering 9/11 remains, although with time, it's harder for younger generations to remember what happened that day.
We have people working in this agency that are riding our fire engines, making runs every day that weren't even in kindergarten when 9/11 occurred. They don't have a clear memory of that day.
Which is why Chief Riley emphasizes the importance of commemorating this day and educating those too young to remember.
And sooner or later, I'm not going to be here. Sooner or later, I'm going to retire, and that message needs to live long after I'm gone. And the only way we can ensure that to happen is to make sure we have the yearly memorials, we have the commemorative events, we talk about this, we keep in sight in their vision, because 20 years is a long time. I get that. We just have to make sure that we just don't let it fall off of the radar.
And the aftermath still haunts first responders every day, which is why Riley stresses the importance of really remembering.
Never forget is just nothing more than a fancy slogan on a t-shirt, unless you're willing to do something, constructive, unless you're willing to do something substantial.
In Pittsburgh, Bronte Sorotsky, KOAM News.
Tomorrow, the city of Pittsburgh will conduct a service to recognize the anniversary. It'll be at Fire Station number 1 and will begin at 8:40 a.m.